welcome. Bitcoin blasting past $120,000. Couldn't leave you guys hanging. Altcoin market spicing up. I say it at the end of every single stream, if Bitcoin starts doing anything crazy, this is a little bit crazy. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. And let's make some money! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining me again. Hey, I got some ice cream. I'm chilling. I saw Bitcoin going absolutely bananas, so I had to hop on. We broke 120K like it was nothing. Like it was absolutely nothing. I think I mentioned it. What was it, 5 minutes ago on stream, that because we were so close to bullish engulfing, as soon as that candle closed, we were probably going to get that, and that's exactly what happened. We blasted through some liquidation points, so let's go refresh that bad boy and see where we end up. Go to the 12-hour, let's zoom in. Oh my gosh, so many liquidations. Next stop, 121.081. All right, let's get it. And then to the downside, we got 119.528. And then there's one more, I think, 119.162. Okay. And the rest of these I'll just delete for now. Hopefully this doesn't get eaten up. It looks pretty good so far. It is overbought though. Billy said, "Sup, Mr. Flavor Boy JJ. That welcome song is absolutely fitting for these pumps." I know, right? Feels good, man. Feels good. I got this delicious ice cream. I was gonna go for cereal, but this stuff is amazing. They have a blueberry one. They were sold out though. I want to try it. This is a New York style strawberry cheesecake. It's yummy. Giovanni said, "What's up, Philly? Liquidations, why?" Oh, everybody's shorting, dude. I'm wondering, I want to know what if that historical ETH short is still open. Look at this, though. We got ETH up 1.4%. I'm just going to delete this. Sol's up 1%. Total 3's up 0.98. Heading towards 1.07. ADA's up 2%. SNEK is up 4.52%. XRP's up 1.94. HBAR's up 2.29. Where's the money gonna come from? Swee's up 1.71. Dream Tank said 24-hour stream. Let's effing go. We might as well. We should have just kept it at 12-hour. We would have been sitting here and watching this thing go crazy that whole time. I'm a little butthurt that they waited until I got off to pump the markets, but it is what it is. Fahid said, "Nice pump, but not happy I got no trade open." It happens, man. It happens. You got to buy spot, Fahid. Load up on spot. All right. Ando's up 2.17%. Let's see if Ando can get above the purple trend line. Fahid said, "If stimmies get sent out in the fall, I expect retail FOMO." What kind of stimmies? You're talking like from the tariffs? Tariff stimmies? I would like me a tariff stimmy. I will take a tariff stimmy. Ah, this is good. What a beautiful day. Aerodrome, even Aerodrome's up. After that tremendous pump, they're still going. Pinlink's up 4.69%. Let's go. Where's Tyler been, man? Somehow he's still number one for the daily post contest. Render's up 1.5%. The tariff stimmies, yeah, those will be fun. I think they're estimating between $600 and $1,200, depending on. They're not going to give us 100% of the revenue. There's no way. That'd be crazy. But they might. Who knows, man? They got 3 more years. Stellar, 1.82. I think I'd rather them just throw all of that money into Bitcoin. This is fun. It's fun when the charts just go up and we're just like, yep, we're making a crap ton of money. Polkadot, even Polkadot's up 1.71%. Fartcoin 1.95. Fartcoin's above $1.07 it held, so $1.14 should be next in the cards. Gas is up 1.17. Avalanche is up 1.47. Chainlink is up 0.54. Doge is up 2. Nice. Near's up 1.53. Pengu's up 2.63. I'm gonna deploy the rest of my soul into Pengu. Am I crazy? Probably. Do I care? Nope. Let's do it. Up 6.7%. Oh, I'm gonna mess up my average, so I have a really good average. Dang it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna sit back and watch. Yeah, I don't want to fudge up my average. I'm too much of a weenie. The average looks good, man. Looks good on paper. 121k Bitcoin? Really? Oh my gosh. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, are we heading towards the all-time high? Is that what's happening? That hit that another liquidation. Ooh. Somebody earlier said we could just blast to 137, and I was like, you're crazy. What if they're right, dude? What if they're right? Yeah, Philly. Current all-time high is 123,218 on Binance, at least. Binance against Tether. Jim said, hardest part, waiting between support and resistance touches. Yep. Giovanni said like $1,200 spread all around 0.0037. I read it before you deleted it. I bought so much Pengu on the dip. Oh. Yeah, I should have bought more. It never went below my my buy though. Like I wouldn't say I bought the bottom. I bought like good support though. I'm up over 100% on Pengu. Where is it? No, not 100%. I'm up almost 100%. I'm up 80%. I don't want to fudge that up, you know? I got a really good buy. Oh my gosh, dude, Bitcoin's going crazy. What do we do, guys? Do we just go all in? Am I stupid for even suggesting such a thing? Probably. Do I care? Again? No. Billy said, oh, for F's sake, my only alt that's making moves is ETH. Billy, you gotta get some SNEK. You can get SNEK on crypto.com now, which is insane. I bet you they're gonna list on Coinbase this week. Yeah, we're going up only. This is it, guys. This is it. Time to sit back and relax and just enjoy the ride. It is up only time. Who wants to play D&D? We got the ice cream. What else do we got? We still have some chai latte in the Cardano Memecoin slumber party. Heck yeah. These are my boys. We got Charles, Gummy, Chad, Boo, SNEK, Bren, Dong, Nike, and Hosky with some SNEK energy. An ocarina of time in there. Coat it with the SNEK. No, I refuse. I refuse. SNEK is gonna buy me a house, man. Make it even more fun. Let's go to the 1 hour. Ooh. It better not stop. This better be non-stop pumpage, dude. I just did an 8-hour 1K subscriber live stream. Appreciate you guys for being there. Oh man, it's going down now. Dang it. You can do it, Bitcoin. Philly, just make a crypto.com account. Let me see. Is it on SNEK? Maybe it's on SNEK.com. I think it is. No, it is on SNEK board. Oops, my bad. Whoopsie. This takes a minute to load. Oh, no, it doesn't. As soon as I said that, it was loaded. Number 20. It is the 20th largest meme coin by market cap. This is financial advice. I'm just kidding. It's not. I'm joking. Not financial advice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's on MXC, Gate, BingX, Kraken, BitGet. Where's crypto.com? Are they not live yet? Or yeah, crypto.com right there. Spot and perps, July 30th. There you go, Philly. Go buy some SNEK, man. ADA leading right now. Is it? Get out. It is. Oh! Ooh. Giovanni said, no, Crow sucks. It doesn't matter. They listed SNEK, man. I love Crow now. We're out of control today. We just did an 8-hour live stream. Quantum Traveler said, what up, homies? I'm cashing in leverage on XRP and SXP right now. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I like to hear. Welcome. Smash the like button. Cheers. We got some delicious. Look at how good this looks. Can you guys see it? It's backwards, but it's so freaking tasty. Ooh. It is delicious. Look at Bitcoin go. Do we know why we're pumping? No. Do we care? No. What do we got, guys? What do we got? Bull Theory posted this. This is good. Alt Season 2.0 will be epic. Stick to the plan. Do not panic sell in any situation. You knew it was going to be easy. If Bitcoin can pump 8x from 15K, ETH can pump 5x from 900. Just imagine how fast altcoins will pump 10 to 20x from these prices. It's time to lock in. Oh my gosh. Is Bitcoin going to smash through all-time high? Can it do it? Can it do it just right now? Wouldn't that be crazy? Vahid said Crow had a 5-year reminting crap. Giovanni said, Philly, I hate the exchange. I'll use literally anything else. That's kind of how I feel. Is there milk on my beard? Don't tell me that, Philly. Is there really? Don't say that. It's because sometimes there is. When I eat cereal, I get milk on my beard. Mr. Flubby Boy said, I love how crazy the market is now. This is how it's supposed to be, man. This is how it's meant to be. Live streaming every 5 minutes because the market's going crazy. You get no time to yourself. Bags under your eyes. 2,000 subscribers before 2026. Giovanni said, all I need is my portfolio to 2x and I'll exit like 80% and let the rest ride. I like it. You got a plan. Stick to it. Cheers. Oh no, I don't like that wick. Just go back up there, Bitcoin. Bitcoin pumping. Yes, it is. Mad Pita Peppers. How you doing, my friend? How's Roar? Should we take a look at it? I remember banging out doubles, simple strategy. Exactly. Oh my gosh, there's more? Are these people insane? What is that? 138 million at 122,412? I mean, we're going up there. Are you kidding me? Next stop, 121,844. Come on, this is a big one right here. Crazy. Somebody said all I needed. Yep, I heard that. Jim said Banner doubles. Bet one, then bet two said Los Angeles has the best mariscos in the world. I don't know what that is. Jim said shorts are ride or die right now. Yeah, for real. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Look at this monstrosity. What idiot opened that up? We got two idiots right here, too. Both have idiots, too. 119,950. Come on, man. You're gonna mess this up for the rest of us. I'm about to polish off this entire pint of ice cream. Go for a bowl of cereal afterwards. This is bull market, baby. We can gain as much weight as we want. Pay for that, I don't even remember what it's called, the stomach band surgery afterwards. Or just Ozempic. Feeling kind of shredding. HBAR looks really good. Getting back into its cancer curing range. Look at the beautiful trajectory I drew, and it's starting to follow it perfectly. Gorgeous. Seafood Mexican style. Ooh. Oh, dude, Mexican seafood boil sounds like it would be amazing. Like Mexican street corn mixed with a seafood boil. Bitcoin dominance is pumping? What? I guess it's because Bitcoin's going crazy. Here we go. 121,655. Here we go. Here we go. I might have to call in work tomorrow. If Bitcoin hits 130K, I will take off the day. I will take off. I'll take off tomorrow for work. Jim said, still waiting on that divergence between dominance and Bitcoin. Right. I don't know. What's his name? Ben Collins seems to think that Bitcoin's going to steal the show again for September, October. Giovanni said, you guys making me hungry. I could go for like a pizza or something. I got Jimmy John's. I should have got pizza earlier. The Jimmy John's was delicious. I will say, I feel like the Jimmy John's made the 8-hour stream go by really fast because I like nursed that thing for like 3 or 4 hours, I think. I could be way off, but it felt like I was eating that for forever. It felt like, and you know what? Now that the market's a little bit pumpy, it feels like that stream was like a couple hours ago. Is that weird? Am I weird? Maybe I'm weird. I just made a ceviche? What the hell is that? What'd you do, Philly? Costco pizza? See, I don't even have a... normally I have like the Tostino's party pizzas, which are delicious, by the way. I don't even have that. My freezer is barren when it comes to pizza goods. Kind of upset about it. Jim said if it's a run back of 2016, 2017, then yeah, Bitcoin still has a stage. I mean, it does right now. Dominance is not giving up 60 without a fight. What's nice, though, is that alts can still pump, even if Bitcoin dominance pumps. Ben Cowan would be like, why would you hold alts if Bitcoin's outperforming them? You can't time the market, Ben Cowan. So if I want altcoin gains, I'm going to front run the pivot. And I'm just going to stack alts. That was good. That is delicious. I'd be in pain later. Ceviche is a bunch of vegetables and raw fish or shrimp that you like cook in lemon and tomato juice. It's amazing. That sounds pretty damn good, actually. This bottom is still wet. Bet one, then bet two, Giovanni shrimp ceviche. Sounds like something Dracula would eat. Jim said, you have bears and bulls clubbing each other relentlessly at 60% down like monkeys flinging poo at each other. It's pretty gay. Oh my goodness, guys. We got 27 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. Tuning in live after my 8-hour live stream. Shall I switch to Bullish JJ? Live on air. Watching break 121, 844 as soon as I go. Ready? Here we go. Bullish JJ engage. I'm so tired. Oh, shoot. John said, to be clear, you don't heat ceviche. The acids cook the fish instead. Wow. I was genuinely wondering. Do you heat it? Billy said, Jesus, JJ, SNEK is exactly where it was 6 months ago. Yeah. Jim said, this could be ETF placing put blocks to feed the market maker to a price floor for a call block. John said, always sounded gross to me. Oh, excuse me. Jim said, volume has room to run if this is the move. They're trying. They're chipping away at it. Now I want something savory. Oh, this is how I get fat. Will you guys still watch if I sit back like this and yell at the mic? Will you guys still watch? I guess I can pull myself closer. What about this? Is this good? I can imagine like this being the only, like, you're watching this on TV or whatever, and your wife comes home and she's like, she just sees this, and then later on she's like, who is that little man that you were watching earlier? Like the South Park WoW guy? Yes. The little man. Oh man, we can see you. Oh, that's funny. Dude, I was scarred for life when I was a kid. This is like one of the main reasons why I lost weight. I was a little chunky in middle school. And we go on vacation. We went to like Canada or something, and we were at a campground, super fun campground. But there's like this river, and everyone's floating down the river on tubes, and I was floating down the river on tubes as well. Like I said, I was a chunky little middle school kid, and so I was wearing a tank top because I was self-conscious about my body, and my tank top had like shifted so you could see my nipple, and I didn't know, and I'm just sitting in the stupid tube floating down, and then there's like this bridge, and there's a bunch of kids, and this one little kid goes, I can see your boob. And I was like, and I like fixed it, and I was like, I don't have boobs. I was so upset, dude. I was so devastated. That like scarred me for life. So then from that moment forward, I was like, I don't have boobs. And I lost weight. And now I no longer have boobs. I definitely had boobs back then, though. But dude, that was pretty funny. That little kid like effed me up psychologically for like years. Somebody said, Jim, I have no idea what that means, but I like it. Jim said, volume has room to run. Yeah. Okay, let's go refresh our liquidation heat map. We're spicing up, guys. We are spicing up. Where was I looking at? Oh, yeah. I looked at that already. Let's see. Has our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio reached profit again yet? It's still down? What's going on? Really? Still 16 bucks down. What on earth? What's interesting is this is not getting pushed down at all. And it's not even midnight yet. Like, I think Tokyo and Hong Kong are open. Let me see. I've asked Grok this a million times. I don't remember the answer ever. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to. What time in EST do the Asian stock markets open? Okay. We got Tokyo. I don't understand. Tokyo, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Previous day lunch break for blah, blah, blah. Okay, so 10:30 p.m. is when Tokyo opens. That's who this is from then. No? It can't be. Shanghai is 10:30 p.m. Shenzhen is 10:30 p.m. Hong Kong is 11 p.m. Oh, dude. Okay, so we're coming into Hong Kong in 30 minutes. India Stock Exchange, 9:15 a.m. Nope, 10:45 p.m. EST. Okay. Korea is 8 p.m. Singapore is 8 p.m. Australia is 8 p.m. Taiwan is 8:30 p.m. Thailand is 10 p.m. London is 3 a.m. Europe is 3 a.m. Frankfurt is 2 a.m. Toronto is 9:30 a.m. We know that. Johannesburg, Saudi Stock Exchange is 2 a.m. Okay, so it looks like 10:30, man. It's like 10:30 is all of them, all like important ones. We got Tokyo, Shanghai, Shenzhen, Hong Kong, all at 10:30. Interesting. JJ Win man boob reveal. I don't know. You guys, I'll let you guys name the price for that one. Maybe 500. Jim said hedge firms will often use options to control where they want the dark pool to trade at. I don't know what that means. Dark pool sounds like something somebody would make a clickbaity TikTok about. I trade stock options on the dark pool. Giovanni said Grok sucks. Jim said, where's our ecosystem portfolio at? Oh. Ecosystem, like the narrative portfolio? Narrative portfolio is up 145 bucks. VeChain's still down, but Decentraland is up 13. Fetch is up 25. Tao's up 36, and Pepe's up 75. Man, this thing is shredding. What is going on right now, guys? Billy said, oh shoot, that's it. This is all Asia pumping? I think so. That's what it seems like. Okay, let's see. Tom Solid Scouts up. Was the 8-hour stream not long enough? Apparently not. The market maker decided to push the prices up as soon as I got off. Like an a-hole. By the way, I would like to specifically point out, incredibly rude to not pump the market while I was streaming. Mr. and Mr. Bogendoff. Rest in peace. Dude, it's gonna hit that 121,844. It's going for that 122,412. That's a big chunk of liquidity right there. And as soon as it hits it, I'm kind of scared it's gonna plummet. Billy said I missed the entire 8-hour show. I was at the beach all day. Dude, we dominated some GeoGuessr. Actually, we dominated some World Guesser because apparently you have to pay $30 for GeoGuessr, which is hilarious. Billy said my entire face is a lobster. Interesting. I'm gonna fall. I almost fell just now. I need to stop playing with the chair. Dicking around a little too much. We're getting a little too excited. Okay, we're lingering. Let's go refresh, see where we're at. Dude. $122,436. Okay, they moved it. The one in the middle-ish is 122, 247. Whoa. All right, and then the closest one right now is 121, 772. They're just increasing their leverage. What are they doing, man? I'm flabbergasted right now. The price pushes up that far, and their immediate like reaction is to short with high leverage. This can't be. This has to be like partially retail fueled. The shorting, at least, the leverage that's leading to this. I gotta refresh my portfolio. If SNEK is up another 5%. Billy said, "What the F is GeoGuessr?" It's literally, it's like they put you somewhere on Google Earth, Street View, no hints, no nothing, and you just try to guess where you're at. Chainlink is stuck in the 22s. What do you mean stuck? It's been flying. Talking about stuck. Look at this thing. It was 15 bucks like a week ago. It's crazy. Insanity. Okay. My portfolio's very nice. DJair said, anybody going to try shorting around 122.23? Oh, I don't know. This sounds insane to me. Current all-time high is 123.218. At least on Binance. Dude, these fans are not helping. I need something blown directly on my face. Can you guys tell I'm sweaty? I feel like you can see the sweat. I look a little shiny, don't I? Man, this is like frighteningly bullish. Giovanni said, don't short in a bull. The trend is your friend until the end. 121.654 and 22 cents. Here we go. We got Kobayashi already. Who said, was it Jim that said that this was bearish all the time? Bitcoin has re-entered the crypto party. 121,000 Bitcoin has arrived. On Friday, we posted that below alert for our premium members. Okay, they got a premium. Screw the premium junk. Not financial advice, of course. Let's see. Anything from... Here we go. Okay, so this is the proper one. Everyone posted some weird Twitter one earlier. I think we're in optimism. I mean, it's the same chart, just different wording up here. But I think we're in optimism. We're about to enter belief. People are about to freak out. That's just my opinion. JJ, to be honest, we can smell the sweat. My sweat actually smells good because I put on deodorant like a human. Mr. Flubby Boy said, I think shorting here is a gamble. It definitely is. Jim said, I said we could fill the gap at 114K, and we did. After that, I flipped long. Didn't you say that there was a gap in the 90s, though? I don't know, Jim. I don't know. After the pensioners come in, don't expect deep retracements ever again. Exactly. Gosh, this chair's gonna break, dude. I swear. It was cheap. If it does break, I won't be that mad. I'm gonna be a little bit upset because it's quite comfy, but I'm not gonna be... I don't know. I don't know what I'll be. I don't know, man. I don't know. 121, 716, and 38 cents. We are getting close to liquidating some more bears. What do we got, ladies and gents? Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. I think I've been on top chat this entire time. Whoops. Gap at 9K still needs filling. Yeah. Dude, does anyone remember the 8K Binance US wick? Do you want to go fill 91K? I still got dry powder. Let's rock and roll. Don't tempt me. Look at that. Did we hit it already? 121,770 and 9 cents. Oh my gosh, dude, that guy's probably sweating. Did we hit it? We just hit it. Dang. That poor guy. That poor fella. 789. They liquidated him. They got him. They got his ass. Just like that. Should we go refresh? Or do we think we're going to that 122? Are they going to keep pulling it up? No way, dude. This is actually crazy. I was not expecting this on a Sunday night. It's not even midnight yet. What do we think, guys? What are we thinking? Any insight? You know, you guys are a little more active now than you were earlier during the 8-hour live stream. What's up with that? The boring, like, flatline price action wasn't doing anything for you? Kind of messed up. I'm a little upset. I'm a little gatekeepy at the moment. 121,753 and 32 cents. Okay, we've refreshed our liquidation heat map. Let's go to simple 12-hour. See where we're at. If you guys could spread the word, trying to get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year, that would be the ultimate birthday present. My birthday is December 25th. I'm just kidding. Is that a bad joke? Is that distasteful? My birthday's in April. So before 2026 would be sick, but I would also settle for before April 2026. So Janik said one gap is fine, 90k, but we did just make a new gap earlier at 118.4. The heat set price action makes everyone more active, right? Dream Tank said I took a nap. I accept. Dream Tanks is the only one that is excused. Janik said, but for now, we just had a full moon. That is true. What is a full moon supposed to be? I forgot. Brendan Hogan said, just for that, I talked during the 8 hours, and now I'm silent. Give me a pickle. I'm all out of pickles. That girthy pickle used up all the juice, so we actually just have a bunch of cucumbers now. There are no longer pickles available, so sorry. Hate to be the one to break the news. Jim said, my full moon, a little hairy, might make price bearish. John said, I should be excused too. I wasn't at the 8-hour stream. Yes, you were. Don't gaslight me, John. Just because you retired from fun doesn't mean the rest of us have to. Mr. John M. M is for mediocre. Hmm? Damn. Was that too much? Okay. I'm sorry. I was not looking at the price at all. We're supposed to zoom in on the liquidation heat map. We got 121,987. Brendan Hogan said unsalted pickles are gross. Do you salt them separately? I'm confused about that. Tom said, why would having the same birthday as Santa Claus be distasteful? Oh, I thought it was Jesus. I told you guys the Jesus story, right? I think I told that yesterday. My cousin's like, it's like, why does that guy look like William Murderface? My other cousin was like, that's Jesus. And he wasn't talking about that guy. Like, Jesus was on the stained glass. You'd have to be there, man. I'd have to find a similar stained glass. I don't think I've ever laughed that hard my entire life. There was like, I'm going to tell this stupid story again and lose all my viewers. Big, beautiful stained glass. There was Jesus in the middle. There was like the Virgin Mary. And then there was like this friar guy. And this guy looked like a character from a show that we watched. And my cousin pointed that out. And we're sitting way we're in the pews. And my one cousin's like, why does that one guy look like William Murderface from Metalocalypse? And my cousin Chris goes, Dominic, that's Jesus. And we just lost it, dude. We were cracking up. The whole family was like looking at us. They're like, shh. We could not stop laughing. Jim said, I'm literally watching Cisco go test a high. I bought for over 20 years ago when I didn't know anything about stocks. Brennan Hilgan said super salted cucumber is a pickle and some garlic and vinegar. Jim said, this is such a weird experience. What is the stream? Or are you watching Cisco go test a high you bought over 20 years ago when you didn't know anything about stocks? Probably a little bit of both, right? I will say, feeling right after you doubted yourself like 10,000 times over the last 15, 20, I was going to say 15, 20 years. Over the last like 3 to 4 years. That's definitely a weird feeling, in my opinion. I think I need to tighten the screws on this. The back's feeling a little bit loose. Okay. 121,743 and 50 cents. We are still blasting to the upside, man. Still blasting. Yeah, the back of this chair is just effed up. I can feel how loose it is. Bitunix up 6.5. What is up tremendously? Anything crazy? HBAR's up 3.7. ADA's up 3.3. Whew. John said, oh my gosh, every time I go to get up, it moves up. Tom Selleck said, LDO decided to pop off randomly. I hate Lido. I hate Lido. It seems like the biggest waste. Like, what is it? It's Ethereum? Why don't I just buy ETH? Dude, it is just going up some more. Just casually. Brennan said, don't worry, Jim. I have 5 SOL at 230. I'm screwed on those buys for a while. Where's SOL? Oh, no. A while. A while's crazy. You're not screwed for a while. Maybe for like a couple of days. I'm going to fix this chair while I'm live streaming. Is that okay? Is that distasteful? What if I also use the spoon to help myself fix it? All right. Fahid wants to check FWOG. FWOG. I do like me some FWOG. We got 8.6% on the day, 6.94 on the candle. For 1 hour, RSI is almost overbought. John said, here comes Bitcoin. John, stop that. Stop that, John. 121, 812. Yeah, it's chilling. We're chilling. Here comes Bitcoin. Relax. I couldn't help myself. FWOG looks good. Volume, I could stand to see a little bit better volume. I do like the inverse head and shoulders on the RSI, though. Indicating potential upside there. I mean, once it breaks like 5.9 or 6, then it's looking pretty decent. Dude, it is just sitting there. It's like daunting. Watching Bitcoin just linger here. It's freaking me out. How am I supposed to get this thing off so that I can fix my chair? Is it weird to fix the chair while I'm live? I'll just wait. I'm not going to fix the chair right now. LDO provides liquidity for staking. I don't want to hear about it, Tom. I don't like Lido. I want to hear nothing about it. This is where my distasteful bias comes into play. That's what cracks me up about liquid staked Ethereum. It's not liquid. It's literally not liquid. Yeah, FWOG. You can have your psychological points, but 59.6 is going to be a main point of contention. You break through that, and it's going to look pretty juicy. Keep an eye on that RSI, though. I mean, it's an established meme coin, so I don't really need to go through the rest of the usual remarks. Let me go to the 4 hour. 4 hour looks decent. Yeah, this looks like I might have bottomed. See, what's nice, what's different about this chart versus the other charts that look similar, this chart found a bottom that wasn't at 0. It was well above 0. Other charts are like here. and they're like still going lower. Every time they do anything, they go lower. And you're like, how is it negative? It's weird. Dream Tanks to fix the chair, bro. It's all good. I don't know if I can now. I've already committed to not fixing the chair. Yeah, Frog is an established meme. I like the name. I like the pictures. Pictures are adorable. I'm pretty sure I know the artist. Pretty sure this is the same guy from Splo, which, by the way, devastated that Splo died, essentially. That was like one of my only Sui memes at the time. And it was doing so good for a minute. It was doing so good, dude. And they ruined it. Should I buy some just because? I don't even know if do I have Sui? I think I gotta like sign into my wallet again. Oh, 121, 851, 61. Dude. Is this it? God, it makes so much noise. It makes so much noise. Alright. I got a question for Grok. What is this one? Look at this one. What is going on? This is great. Dude, the internet's such an amazing place. It really is. Yes, LDO does nothing, but you like a frog coin because of the pictures. Exactly. Exactly, Tom Selleck-Scout. Yes. Because the frog coin doesn't promise liquid staking. You know what I mean? That's pretty funny, though. Doop 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 doop. I am looking for crypto news. Dude, Pengu is just flying, man. There's like nothing, man. There's nothing right now. Ooh. Kind of like this. Are you ready? Ready for this one? They're going to try to sell you something at the end of it. Now is the most unclear time. Like, are these made by AI, these posts? They're all structured the same. I literally don't even have to read it to know that it's like a scam. Market is at all-time high, but no one knows what's next. When alt season, Bitcoin top, when ETH top. This is my third cycle, and I spent 13 hours studying past cycles to find answers. Calm down, bro. Calm down. We got August, October, and December. They're just gonna, the whole months are gonna cease to exist. But this is it, guys. This is it. I do like this chart though. This, like, the structure fits. Come on, Bitcoin. Just punch through it. You know you want to. Is it like letting more shorts accumulate? Wouldn't that be funny if they just did that over and over again? Just let more shorts accumulate and then just punch through them. Let more shorts accumulate, punch through them over and over again. That would be so funny, dude. I'm sorry. Is that evil? Maybe that's evil. We got 121,939. They are. That's exactly what they're doing. Dude. This is messed up. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Appreciate you guys for being here. I think my chair's breaking. Bitcoin 121,879.02. Blast into the upside. John said, "Man, it feels like Bitcoin is going to just bust out here." It does, doesn't it? That's why I can't end the stream. I can't just go do my thing because I'm going to be on in another 5 minutes when Bitcoin just blasts through its previous all-time high. If I'm not at work and I miss the new all-time high, I'm going to be pissed. It's up 1.59% right now. Another 1.59% would be 123.82826. I'm just saying, if it can do this in 5 minutes, it can do the other one in 5 minutes. Why not? Dominance is still struggling, man. I'm totally okay with that though. Let Bitcoin pump, let dominance struggle. Let alts breathe. Even though alts look really, really juicy right now. 121.860. What's a 1 minute look like? Is it just like sideways? No, actually, it's still stacking, dude. The 1 minute's going crazy too. Should we keep it on the 1 minute? Is this too much? Do people trade the 1 minute? Brendan Hogan said these charts are giving me a chub, brother. Hell yeah. Nothing like brotherly chubs. Dude, the 4 hour somehow looks more bullish. Let's go down to the 1 hour again. Woo. Actually, the 15 probably looks crazy. Oh. 121.875.99. Are we about to hit it again? Do it. What's your guys' favorite Star Wars? Oh, my portfolio hit another all-time high. SNEK is just unstoppable. Brotherly chub over brotherly love. Brotherly love. 121.894. Bitcoin is so bullish. It's making us all gay. It's completely unavoidable. And it's Michael Saylor's fault. Oh my gosh, I just hit it. Oh, look at that. Let's go. Dude, is it gonna blast? It's blasting. You can do it, Bitcoin. I believe in you. Oh, okay. We'll pull back. No big deal. 15 minute. Let's not forget. 121.861.40. Are we getting a pullback finally? It is incredibly overbought on the 15 minute. We do have a red dot on the momentum wave. Is it going to confirm? It's unconfirmed right now. Okay. Nope. There we go. Man, yeah, they just poked up just to liquidate that guy. That sucks so bad. And then 122.099. That's right there, man. 122.247 is next. Jax K said ESB. Is that coin? E ship block? No. Probably not, right? V? Are you speaking English? ESB. Nope. I don't know what that means. Welcome, though. Thank you for smashing the like button and subscribing. Bitcoin 121.857.95. I have a question. Can you guys hear this? Or does it sound like crap? Like, does that actually come through the mic? Because whenever I try to record it, it sounds like crap. It sounds so bad. And I'm pretty sure it's because I have like a, it's like I forget what kind of mic. It's like a mono something mic, mono directional or something like that. Tom Selleck goes, oh Jesus, that's awful. Star Wars? I do like me some Star Wars. Bitcoin chilling 121, 852.20. 121, 869.58. Billy goes, you're still live? Tom Selleck said it's okay at first, then it cuts out. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I can never get it to record right, dude. I don't know what's going on. It's definitely the mic. I gotta get a different mic to record any kind of guitar, anything like that. Some people like play, they'll be like live streaming a video game or whatever, and then they'll play their guitar while they're chilling or whatever. And it sounds fine. And I'm assuming it's a mic thing. 24-hour stream incoming. We do have to plan the 24-hour stream. Like I said though, if I do that, it's gonna be for fundraising purposes. Does it trip you guys out when I do this? What if I do this? Whoa, what does it look like behind here? Oh, it's secret. Ooh. All right, Bitcoin 121, 796 and 1 penny. Are we gonna hit it? We're coming back down now. Gosh, it looks so weird, man. It looks so weird, especially zoomed out. Do the 24-hour stream only when we go parabolic. Yeah, that's a good point. I think Waterfly told me to do it like a month or 2 or 3 away from now. That way I can like plan ahead and really prep you guys. I mean, I did an 8-hour. I've done 12-hour, which is just 24 hours, just 2 12-hours. Billy said if we raise 1,000 for during your 24-hour stream, you're getting totally naked. Oh, ESB, Empire Strikes Back. Okay. Got it. I'm kind of embarrassed that I was not aware of that. 12-hour, then we zoom in. Okay, next we got 122.099. That's on there. Downside, we got 120.662. You know what really like freaks me out? We got 120.470. The idea that like moves can happen overnight that are like really like moves where you wake up the next day and you see it like that, and you wake up the next day and you're like, oh my gosh, if I had been awake during this, I would have freaked out. And it's like literally above where it even started, so you're like, whoo, I missed a doozy. That stuff always freaks me out, like straight up. Giovanni said, Dream Tank said going to take out a 1K loan for the naked stream. But you can keep the hat on, Philly said. Giovanni said, I get my Ski Mask Dog merch tomorrow. I'm hyped. Dude, none of these coins have merch, man. Very sad I couldn't pick up Ponky plush. Philly said, Dream Tanks, LOL, bro. You don't want to see JJ naked. Tom Silkscoat said, Phantom Menace all the way. Love me some Jar Jar. I feel like the prequels get a lot of crap, dude. I've been... I just recently got into Star Wars. Like, hardcore. I watched them for the first time in my entire life, like 3 or 4 years ago. Loved them. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Phenomenal series. Super psyched about them, like, bringing back the OGs. Andor. Literally, like, in my opinion, the quintessential, like, Star Wars prequel. Andor could not have been better, I don't think. It was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I really want to see them do a, and I don't think that they're going to, because what's his name's health is not that great, but I would love to see a series on Luthen. I would love to see his like series. Tom Scott said, by the way, I'm 100% joking. That shit is trash. I don't mind the prequels. I really don't. Jar Jar, the animations that they tried to like shoehorn in is weird. Billy said Haktui had merch, a small tube of her spit. Ew. Okay, besides the Star Wars stuff, we're getting off track. I was talking about merch. None of these cryptocurrencies have merch, and I would buy the shit out of merch for certain projects, dude. And it drives me crazy that there's no like official avenue for me to buy SNEK merch or Cardano merch or Sol merch or literally anything, any project. Pengu has merch. That's the only one that I can think of. Everybody else, I want a t-shirt, I want a hat, I want anything. I have no idea where to go. No clue. It's crazy. Oh man. Bitcoin back up to 121,858 and 3 cents. Giovanni said, facts, I buy merch for the culture. I just want the cool, I want to represent, man. I would love a SNEK hoodie. Dude, I would freak out over a SNEK hoodie. Are you kidding me? Dream Tank said, buy the merch, then place the spit in a murder scene. Don't advertise you own crypto. What? I'm literally live streaming on YouTube. Nobody even knows what SNEK is. I want to walk around with a damn SNEK hoodie. I want the Memecoins merch, man. Give me the Memecoin merch. I might have to bust out a proper video game this time. Got 27 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. Every single day we do a daily close contest for Bitcoin. Chance for you to win up to $100. Bitcoin is just blasted, dude. What is going on? It's getting scooped up. They've like unlocked the bull market. We've achieved full achievements and now the game's really easy. Look, we've filled our entire skill tree. 120,662. Yep. Man, what is going on right now? It's tripping me out. 122,099. We got one way up here, 123,057. What? What is that? Why is that one up there? 122,386. $122,099. Okay, so I can get rid of this one. Dream Tank said you should play Overwatch 2. Scott said no one knows what SNEK is yet. Yeah, it's true. But even when they do, by the time they do, I should have more than enough money to be able to afford a bodyguard. Hopefully. Billy said Dream Tank's no way. I'm taking... Ew. Ew, Billy, I'm not reading that one. 121,926 and 67 cents. Let's go. Dominance 60.69. Nice. It is getting a little pumpy here, dominances. I was not expecting that. Bitcoin, dude. It's just a freight train right now. Anything else more than 2? No, it's kind of quiet. Kind of quiet. Okay. Yeah, there are 36 people in here right now, Giovanni. Guys, smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. We live stream every single day. If Bitcoin does crazy stuff, then we live stream after hours. We just finished an 8-hour 1K subscriber special. If you guys get me to 2K, we'll do a 12-hour for 2K. We're trying to get to 2K before the end of the year. Appreciate every single one of you guys. We do a daily contest for the daily close for Bitcoin. Chance for you to win up to $100 every single day. It's a lot of fun. So if you want to participate, be here at 7:50 p.m. tomorrow, EST. Philly said, then where'd you get the SNEK energy drinks? That's not merch. That's fuel. They don't have shirts though, man. They did like a limited run for shirts. Unfortunately, they don't have any for sale right now. Bitcoin 121,959 and 87 cents. Alts are just quiet, man. It's weird. After the daily close, everything popped up and then just stalled. But it's not good. Usually, if it stalls and it's bad, it starts like grinding down. Bitcoin has been grinding up, which is very, very interesting. That means that the Asian markets are scooping it. Are they anticipating something? You know what's crazy? Let's go look at Bitcoin dominance still looking high. It's sitting above 60. It broke below 60 yesterday and the day before. I want to look at futures. Stock market futures. Pre-market stock trading. We got Dow's up 0.23. S&P's up 0.21. NASDAQ up 0.19. So with that being said, we do know, let me go to my bookmarks really quick. Let me find it. Key events this week. Tuesday, we get OPEC and July CPI data. And then Thursday, we get PPI inflation data. Friday, we got July retail sales data and MI consumer sentiment data. 5 Fed speaker events. Lots of inflation info that people might know something. I imagine it's got to be damn near impossible to keep all of that information to yourself. So stuff probably does slip out, leaks out on accident, on purpose, whatever you want to call it. Who cares? It is what it is. But there's a reason the market's pumping right now. Is the Fed, what if the Fed does an emergency interest rate cut? That'd be kind of crazy. I believe that the Japanese stock market was nearing all-time highs the other day, so that was a big deal. Bitcoin 121, 991, 55, cranking towards 122.99, which is where we're going to see another liquidation of bears. Bears are getting liquidated left and right. It's happening non-stop. We got another candle. Okay, starting off red, no big deal. Man, this is crazy. Strong buy on the 15-minute for trading view. This thing's usually wrong, so take that with a grain of caution. Let's go take a look at seasonals really quick before this gets a little too spicy again. Yeah, see, this is where it starts to ramp up, and then September, October, November, December, it gets real juicy. Billy said, Giovanni, those are paid followers. JJ, okay, it's not merch, but where'd you get it? Oh, from the SNEK Energy website. I got 2 cases. I got 2 cases, and then I got my OG first edition. I got 6 of these, I think. I got 4 of them on my belt, and then 2 of them sitting idle over here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Dude, I might make a dedicated road trip, and if I do, I'm going to live stream it, but I might make a dedicated road trip if the market gets spicy enough. Look at that. That spike right up, 122, 057.91. If the market gets spicy enough, I might make a dedicated road trip to North Carolina to try that Cocky Wings food truck. Ooh, that's going to be tasty, dude. I want some chicken wings. John said 122K. Dream Tank said 122K. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Jay Shear said, when, JJ? I don't know. Market's extra spicy tonight, guys. Here we go. 122.64. 84. This is it. Just go, man. 122, 133. Liquidated. Bam. Gone. Just like that. Gone. Cranking. Let's do it. More. Send it. John said you need to come to Pennsylvania for an Italian hoagie. What if I did like a road trip and I just met up with you guys? I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be so fun, dude. We should plan that. That'd be sick. How the F can I go to bed now? That's what I'm saying, man. I'm scared. My boss texted me earlier. I haven't read it yet. He's going to be like, let's start early at this place and do a bunch of really hard labor. Okay. Tomorrow should be pretty chill, actually, so I can stay up late. If you guys donate. Just kidding. Tom Selleck said, is that a new all-time high? No, new all-time high would be 123. Current all-time high is 123,218. Dream Tank said, if you're going to do a road trip for a food truck, you need to do a food review also. 100%, dude. They're also allegedly selling SNEK energy at the food truck. Did I show you guys the food truck? I'll show you again. Why not? Okay, hold on. First, we got Mr. Ben Cowan. I just wanted to, I'm assuming this is going to be important, so I'm pulling it up. Admittedly, there's a lot going on with this chart, but if you look carefully at it, you'll see that Bitcoin prints the same pattern each post-halving year. Up in July, August, down in September, up in the market cycle, top in Q4 bear market. Okay. I like it. What else was I going to do? Cock. I was going to show you guys cocky wings. Look at this, man. Delicious. Oh, it looks so good, dude. And that with some SNEK energy. Ooh. Come on. I want it so bad. Where's the picture? There's a picture of the food truck somewhere, too. There it is. They're parking it at some casino as well. If you guys are in North Carolina area and you want to try some delicious wings, let me know as well in the chat if you do end up going. They're going to be parked Monday through Saturday 24/7 at Two Kings Casino in North Carolina, followed by Gold's Gym. The only time the trailer moves, Gamecocks home games and Panthers home games. Cool. Prime location, insane foot traffic. So they're also looking into a second food truck. Those will both generate revenue for Cock, the coin itself. And I'm assuming they're doing some kind of treasury for marketing and stuff like that. Don't quote me on that, though. I'm just a messenger. Philly said, John, absolutely. Jay Shear said, good times. John said, I don't have enough money to pay you unemployment compensation. Billy said, JJ, good idea. You should do a stream tour to all the cities of your followers. I mean, I just for the record, no offense to any of my followers that are on the West Coast, I do not fly. So I probably won't be going to California. At least, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the bull market treats me. Maybe I'll have enough money and time to rent a freaking RV and drive out there. I think that'd be fun. But East Coast, right east of the, I'll probably go to the east side of the Appalachian Trail. We'll go to Philly, go to New York, we'll go to Pennsylvania for John, or whatever he said. And we'll go to North Carolina for cocky wings. Okay, she's pulling back now a little bit. 121,731. No big deal. No need to panic. Everybody breathe. Everybody breathe. Oh, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, guys. Spicy Bitcoin. Let's refresh again. 121,692.14. This is how they keep people from making money. They go woohoo, and then they go crazy. And during all of this, everyone's like, I'm done trading. I can't trade. I can't make any money. I'm so bad at this. And then that's it. John said, I'm not panicking. I'm thinking about going to bed. That sounds like panic to me. What was I doing over here? Oh, yeah, I showed you guys the wings already. I feel like I was doing something. Oh, yeah, liquidation heat map. HQZ said Bitcoin dump so that our alts may pump. Drummer said sell it all, we're dumping. That's what alts do, dude. That's literally what alts do every time. We got 120,593. Okay, that moved down actually. That's good. That's good. That's what we want to see. Dude, I'm gonna be so mad if I wake up tomorrow morning and we hit a new all-time high and I like slept through it. I'm gonna be so mad if that happens. This is technically a bullish hammer candle, so this should send. What if we close this candle red and then the next one just goes bananas? What's this candle close? We got 7 minutes until this one closes. We're going for over an hour already. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Share the stream if you can. We do a lot to make sure you guys stay up to date with the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and chart analysis. And other buzzwords. RWA. Deep in narrative. Live trade 100K or 100x analysis altcoin microcap. 122, 237. Oh, that moved down. Whoa, that moved down a lot. What in the world are they doing? 122, 431. Come on, man. Okay, got that one already. And then I guess I'll go up here, 123, 108. Interesting. Bitcoin, 121, 798, 87. Blasted up here out of nowhere. Jim said the amount of times I've seen hammer candles hit me over the head and not the price. Yeah, yep. The candlestick patterns kind of psych me out. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Majority of the time, they do the opposite of what they're supposed to do. I like tweezer top, tweezer bottoms. And I think that's it. Every other candle pattern I've seen play out more or less than what it's supposed to. So it's kind of unreliable. I agree with you there, Jim. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. CT Sterling said pump coin is pumping. Is it? Interesting. Are they listed? Are they listed? They're listed on Bybit. Oh, it is pumping. Interesting. 2.21, 1.14. That's not a 15-minute? What the heck? Dang. Giovanni said, JJ, I'm going to be a degen. I'm gambling $100 tonight. Into Godcat. Dang. Jim said, yep. Stopping tails. Most reliable candles besides dojis. I despise doji candles. I feel like doji candles don't do shit. I don't know why. It's because I do know why. It's because the handful of times that I've tried to trade it with like any semblance of money that's meaningful, I get completely destroyed. The market's like, we're not going to do dojis today. For the first time ever, apparently. It's unreliable. Pump is pumping. Why is it pumping? Interesting. So you got some overhead resistance right now that you might be chipping through. Actually, you kind of went through it already. It blasted straight through it. Flexa goes, wee! Oh, uh-oh. Don't wee. We're going down, Flexa. What are you doing? Okay, do we have any liquidations to the downside? Dude, is it weird? Like, people get filthy rich and they like buy boats and stuff. My brain immediately goes to like an RV. I feel like an RV would be such a sick buy. 125.93. Yeah, that's the one. 121, 676.12. Gosh, this chair makes noise, man. It makes so much noise. Was that our top? Jim said, send it, Mr. Future. Oh yeah, Giovanni's got us a degenerate godcat to look at. Go check this bad boy out. Bam. You're putting $100 in this? Giovanni. These are 4-hour candles? 1 hour. Ooh. Okay. It's rebounding. Hang on. Godcat is just another meme coin. Or isn't just another meme coin. It's a cultural juggernaut inspired by the smash hit Netflix series with 277 million subscribers. And the iconic card game with 35 million copies sold, Godcat. Wait a minute, there's a series on Netflix called Godcat? Brings its legendary status to the blockchain. Built for community, fueled by meme magic, and destined for the throne. Prophecy is written, all hail the Godcat. Meow. Dang. See, these penny buys freak me out, dude. Whenever I see these, it's a bot that's made to like pump the token, make the volume look crazy, and then people get screwed. Yeah, it's a different bot every single time. Every single time it's a different one. Yeah, see, this guy just magically had $300 worth. This had to be the dev or something. I'm just saying, it's a little bit sus. I might steer away from this one personally. It's totally your call though. It might not be a scam. People use liquidity bots all the time to not be scams. The liquidity helps like keep them in the front page, so just exercise caution. You know the drill. The top holder though is the liquidity though, so that's good. John said catalyst for Bitcoin pump, me wanting to do literally anything else but watch these effing charts. Catalyst, Asia buying. We got CPI and PPI coming out on Tuesday, Thursday. That's the only thing I can think of. On the 12th, which is Monday, Tuesday. The 12th on Tuesday is when Trump and China's tariff thing ends. So they're gonna have to decide what they're doing there. But other than that, it's gonna be a quiet week. It's just that Tuesday tariff thing. Maybe there's a China deal. Flex said London opening a bit. Yeah. Maybe there's a China deal that we don't know about, that like insiders do know about, so they're scooping up as much as they can before the deal is announced. Maybe it's a really sick, lucrative trade deal. Because right now we got nothing. We just have paused tariffs and continued negotiation. Here we go, 121.776. This is what I've been waiting for, man. Stupid 15-minute candle close. 121.770, 62. Come on, push Bitcoin. I know you want to. Just hit a new all-time high. It's not that hard. Flexa said London opening a bit. Generally been okay lately. It's hard for my brain to process the concept of people in London buying meme coins. Because they're like so proper. They're like, oh, Todd, have you purchased any Altcoin lately? I heard it's doing rather well. Not yet, Mary. I've been looking at PooCoin. PooCoin is a smaller microcap. I think it has a decent catalyst for upside. PooCoin is my bet. What about you, Mary? Are you buying Fartcoin or PooCoin? I'm buying Pussycoin, in fact. Todd, thank you very much. They saving the catalyst for post cuts, I reckon, to send it hyper stupid. Yeah, we do gotta wait till September, man. That's what's gonna be crazy. If we get cuts in September, dude, September's supposed to be bearish. Let me look. Bitcoin monthly performance. Bitcoin monthly returns. Here we go. CoinGlass. Thank you, CoinGlass. Quarterly returns. Q3. Average up 6.43, median up 9.96, Q4 up 85%, average, median 52.3, ETH up 7.99, Q4 up 23.85, Q1 77.4. So we're probably looking at 2026, Q1 2026 action for alts, at the very least. Monthly returns, September average for Bitcoin, or I'm sorry, August average for Bitcoin plus 1.84, median minus 7.49, September average minus 3.77, median minus 4.35. I don't know why median's relevant. It's literally just the middle one, but they decided to put it in there, so we're going to read it. So yeah, a lot of people are looking at this average monthly return for Bitcoin in August, September. Man, look at that. Look at that growth. That's crazy. Wow. There's so much green in this chart. Quarterly, monthly, weekly price performance. I'm not sure how to read that. Bitcoin 121,717. It's quiet, man. It is quiet. John said, yeah, I need to see more green in ETH and ADA, damn it. You gotta have patience, John. Currently, probably in phase overlap, but we might be entering phase 2. Bill Wood said, new to channel. What's your take on this run, bud? I think, and I asked Grok this earlier, so I'm kind of cheating a little bit. I'm thinking we're gonna go into Q1 2026 minimum, but I think we're gonna start to heat up around autumn more than we already have. I think altcoins are gonna start to wake up tremendously. I think a lot of people are gonna be surprised. A lot of people are gonna have sold way too early, and I think on the coins that haven't inflated the crap out of their supply, we're probably gonna see new all-time highs on most of them. The top 10 looks relatively similar to what it did last bull market, so it's gonna get interesting seeing what coins fight it out for the top 10, because there's a lot of them that kind of deserve to be in that spot. There's more than 10 assets that I feel deserve to be in the top 10, so it's gonna be very interesting to see how that rotation happens. I feel like Bitcoin itself, now we might. I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, our bear market's going to be completely different and we're not going to get a bear market. We're probably going to get a bear market. Is it going to be 80, 90% pullbacks? I have no idea. I would not be surprised if this time around alts get maybe like 70 to 80% pullbacks and Bitcoin maybe stabilizes around like 20 to 30% pullback. And even worst case scenario, what if it gets really, really bad for like 6 months versus the previous 12 months that we used to get? That's just my concept right now, to give you a vague answer to your vague question. That's my take. I'm hoping we get some crazy extension into 2026, just because the idea of an extended bull run sounds pretty sick, rather than having to like sell all your bags in a couple months. Because I've grown a little attached, which you're not supposed to do, but I am planning on buying a house, which I would like to grow more attached to than my bags. But I will not be liquidating my bags entirely. I will probably keep at least 10 to 20% of them. Bitcoin still chilling. Bitcoin dominance falling potentially. We got total 3 up 1.35%. Very quiet though. Tom Selleck's Goat said this time is different. I mean, it really is. It actually is different this time. We have a president, a bullish presidential administration pumping our bags. That has never happened before. Flexa said, has what you say to the X? What? XRP. Interesting. Yeah, let me go back to the 4 hour. 4 hour feels better. Feels right. Okay, interesting. Alston Main said, what's the word on troll? I've heard a lot about troll. Is it in the top? Right here. Yep. A lot of people called it and did really well on it. Is it going to go higher? I feel like it's possible for it to go higher. It's a $192 million market cap right now. decent amount of buys. It's a well-established coin. Been around for a long time. Or Memecoin specifically. And it just seems to have started its uptrend. Yeah, 2 little spikes. A run up. 2 little spikes. Are you going to get a run up? Or is it going to kind of crash out for a minute? Maybe pull back to, I don't know. Let's call it 70. Jury's out. We'll have to see. If you do get a pullback, look for psychological support like 15, 10, 5. But right now looks decent. I like the social media presence. They're kind of everywhere, honestly. I've been seeing a lot. Like, I've been organically seeing just people casually talking about this on Twitter, which is crazy. So, I feel like it could do numbers. It might not. Right now, it looks like it's quiet time. Bill Wood said, thank you, sir. Thank you, Bill, for subscribing and smashing the like button. Tom Selkscoat said, oh no, JJ gonna lose all his money? What do you mean? Jim said, PMI business cycle delayed. 3 contractions, 3 Bitcoin tops. We haven't even started the full uptrend spike for PMI. Extended cycle usually follow delayed business cycles. Bill said, thank you, sir. Flex said, DeFi will be king. The institutional mega money will want to enter to use money to make more money. Most don't care about buy and sell. Austin Maine said, do you think that trend keeps going? It establishes, then runs up? On Troll? I would just keep an eye on it. You can draw a trend line. It's kind of I guess I would do this, yeah. So it's kind of a median. You get it riding, breaks below, rides it to the top, breaks above, support, support. If you break below again, you should expect it to continue to ride. If it doesn't though, and if it starts falling down, then you got to take into consideration, am I willing to hold this till it retraces and finds base and continues, if it even does that? Or do I want to just sit out and wait for it to like solid rebound? Volume looks really good. What's your RSI saying? RSI is reset, but you do technically have bearish divergence. So you got to keep an eye on that. Bearish divergence pointing to some downside. Is that what's happening right here? That might be played out already. You got 50 on the RSI, which is great. So yeah, just keep an eye on it. Bitcoin 121,734. Let's go back to the 15. Yeah. All right. Flash said, thoughts on Zora? Just tuned in. Sorry if you covered it already. Oh, no worries, man. We talked about it way earlier during the 8-hour stream. Did they just partner with Coinbase or something? Somebody mentioned something like that. It's up 50%. Oh my gosh. This 4-hour candle's up 26.26. Yeah, I think this was up 15 when we talked about it, so it's up another 10 just in the past hour or two. People are removing liquidity. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, just beware. It's obviously, if you buy right now, you are technically chasing a green candle. Does that mean that you're going to lose? No, not necessarily. It means your odds are increasing that you're going to lose, but that does not mean 100% that you're guaranteed to lose. It might just run, dude. This thing might go crazy. But if you have rules, some people don't like to buy green candles. Some people don't like to chase hype. Currently, market cap's 444 mil. Usually 500 mil will see a retrace, so I would look for that. If you're gonna break through it though, see if it can get to $1 billion. Obviously, it's almost $500 million right now, which is insanity. Not knowing what they do at all. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they partner with Coinbase. Point you on Zora. I'll post you make blah blah blah. Coin credit coins. Okay, cool. Welcome to the new creator economy. Interesting. We just made the app even better. Trade trade with comment, wallet update balance and holdings, long press for coin activation, unverified labels on profiles. Okay, so they have an app. Zora top 100 in case you missed it. Is it in the top 100? Right here, millions of assets, creator coins, and posts on Zora can now be traded on Coinbase. What? For real? Creator coins and posts on Zora can now be traded on Coinbase. Is that what everyone's going crazy about? That's a little confusing. They did something with Coinbase, man, that people are freaking out about. So, project seems decent. Definitely something worth keeping an eye on, I think. Tom Selkscoat said, "Because you think this time will be different, dangerous proposition?" Oh, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You gotta have a plan, man. Gotta have a plan. Chip said, "They designed the system to murder the dollar. Been very effective since 1891. Flexus said, "Imagine being a millionaire in these times and not having any skin in the game." Right. Jim said, "Skin in which game?" Flash said, "Yeah, it's basically like Coinbase social media. Downloaded the app and Jesse Polak bought my post for $100. What? That's a thing? That's actually sick. Maybe we should buy some. Am I being influenced right now? That's actually kind of cool. That's what that's doing. Website. Yeah, let's go check out the website. Saved. Thugs. Interesting. Huh. This is so weird. Is this just one guy? Yeah, there's just one guy on here. Somebody bought this for 14K. Are you kidding me? What the heck is going on? We're gonna have to check this out. That's actually crazy. There's no way people are paying this much money for this stuff. What? Yeah, I'll have to check that out. That's actually really crazy. Insane. Flash said, "Yeah, it's basically okay. Read that. It's a wild idea. I've played with the app for a couple hours and still don't fully understand it. I mean, it's kind of neat. It's like a different take for sure." Bitcoin 121 633 53. Let's see if we can finally get some green out of this bad boy. Been a half hour of red. We've been suffering through a 30-minute bear market. Might be this cycle's version of NFTs. Dude, if they can simplify NFTs and just like streamline them like they did meme coins, it might take off like crazy. Meme coins were getting churned out left and right, nonstop. Got nutty. I would like to do an NFT collection, like unironically one time. I think that'd be cool. 122, 237. Yep, that's still the number. And then down below, 120, 593. Yep. Yep. All right. Oh, well, folks, it's just about midnight. I hate to do this to you guys, but I do gotta go to bed. Jim said NFTs have done better than gaming. Yeah, I believe that. I do. Bitcoin's up 1.98% on the day. We are knocking on the door of the current all-time high, which is 123,218 on Binance. Bitcoin measured against Tether. So it's getting interesting, guys. Getting very interesting. That Pulse player said, "Dude, I literally ditched Zora for REI and Zora does this. I'm not feeling so good." I mean, that happens, man. That's why you never like fully remove yourself from a project. That's why I'm not gonna ever ditch my bags entirely. We're getting some volume here. No? A little bit of momentum. Come on, Bitcoin, you can do it. Come on. You can do it, man. You can do it. Yeah, there we go. Get some green, get some green. 121, 714 and 17 cents. Push it, baby. When does London is London at midnight? Is that what it is? I gotta go check freaking Grok again. I keep asking so many times that this thing's probably like, you just remember this, bro. I'm not gonna tell you anymore. Dude, wait until AI evolves so much that it starts to talk back. You ask it the same question, and it's like, you literally just asked me that 3 days ago. I'm not telling you again. Wait until that happens. Everyone's gonna be like, what the hell? You're gonna have to like pay extra for the one that's not sassy. All right. We got other London Stock Exchange opens at 3 a.m. Okay, I was way wrong. I thought something opened at midnight. Am I wrong? European 3 a.m. Frankfurt in Germany is 2 a.m. Brazil, nope, 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 nope. Johannesburg, South Africa is also 2 a.m. So is Saudi. Okay, maybe it's something in the Middle East that I seem to remember being at midnight specifically. Unless I'm making stuff up, which is always possible. 8 p.m., 8:30, 8:30, 8:30, 10:45, 10:45. Australia, 8, 8:30, 10. Okay, yeah, there's nothing at midnight. My bad. I'm making stuff up, guys. Making stuff up. 121, 737 and 30 cents. Addy said, when will alts pump? Addy, we are currently, in my opinion, we are in between Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're phase 1, phase 2 money overlap. Money flows into Ethereum, but it struggles to keep up with Bitcoin. Ethereum goes back and forth with Bitcoin and starts outperforming it. Once we reach phase 2, then alts will start coming into play. Phase 2 is ETH, and then money start trickling to large caps where we see large buy-ups happening. That is when alts will start to perform. Right now, Bitcoin's pushing 121,770 and 24 cents. Come on. 2.09%. Get back up above 122 Bitcoin. You can do it. I got some liquidations to keep an eye on for sure. If you guys are new, please consider subscribing. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That would be a huge W for me, and I would thoroughly appreciate every single one of you guys. Top Stock Scout said, I think UK is midnight Pacific Standard Time. Yes, it is 3 a.m. EST, so midnight PST, yeah. That actually makes a lot more sense, because I thought for sure something was at midnight, so it makes sense that midnight PST is maybe what I was thinking of. 121, 820 even. Come on. It's weird that it's like pushing, but it's like quietly pushing. This is why retail is not interested. Because last time they heard about Bitcoin, they probably heard about it breaking 100K. And they probably heard about it when it happened, which was like months ago. Now, it's going to be 120K when they hear about it next. They're going to be like, oh, big deal. 20%. It took like 10 months to do that. I thought crypto was supposed to be fast, guys. Because they're not paying attention. 121, 847, 88. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Almost midnight. Let's see. Huh. $121, $820. $121, $819, $43. $860. Here we go. Bitcoin dominance 60.66, which is good that it's not pushing towards 61. We want this to eventually break down for alt season to have some room to grow. 121, 886. Quiet. Tom Southcote said, I think, okay, yep. That Pulse player said, is there mega liquidity at 122K? I wouldn't call it mega liquidity. There's liquidity there, though. It's larger compared to the other liquidity in that area based on that time frame. We got 122, 237, 126 million. And then above that, 122, 431, 138. And then above that, this big guy right here, 183 at 123, 108. That's what I'm waiting for. That 123, 108. It's probably going to hit while I'm sleeping. It's probably exactly what's going to happen. Market maker's like the biggest troll on the planet. Let's see. 626564. $121,891.99. We got 7 more minutes until midnight, and then we'll see if the market decides to do anything. Hmm. 121,905.76. Ooh, happy Sunday, guys. Cheers. What a crazy day it's been. Crazy day. Plus Play said, I want to smash something over this Zora thing hard. Not to be emotional in this game. I mean, what'd you miss out on? 27%? Big deal. That's the thing. There's gonna be other Zoras. There's always something else, man. Always gonna be another move. Every single time. You miss this, big deal. Maybe you catch Godcat next time. You know what I mean? There's always something else. Always more liquidity somewhere. Even in the bear market, you could short. There's gonna be stuff that pops off the bear market. You could long that stuff. It's whatever. You gotta have the discipline, due diligence, diversify. It's all a learning curve. You gotta consider any money that's lost or any money that you miss out on. Money that you miss out on never existed to begin with, so don't even worry about it. But if you really need to think about it as tuition you're paying for an education. Now you learned, you know, it's probably not a good idea. If you have conviction in something and you want to rotate, you should keep a little bit in that asset if you have conviction in it. The best thing that you can do for yourself, the best thing that I did for myself, I was always upset about the markets, man. I was always missing every single move. It sucked. I was miserable. Focus on the things you can control. And that main thing being your income. If you feel like you don't have enough money to be exposed to the number of coins that you want to be exposed to or whatever, increase your income. It can be as simple, and it sounds stupid and it's really annoying. It's easy. It's really easy for me to say, but I've gone and done these things as well. Do a side gig, man. Clean gutters, install landscaping, do handyman work, you mow lawns. It's literally, it sounds so stupid. I remember my parents telling me like, oh, go mow the neighbor's lawn. I'm like, F you, go mow the neighbor's lawn. But then I started doing those things and I made money. I made good money. I did, I still to this day do electronics repair. Quite lucrative, very easy. Just buy a little toolkit. And if you're comfortable with it, do it, man. You could do leaf raking. You could do pruning. You could do sod installation. Is really lucrative. You literally just roll grass on the ground. You got to buy a rake. The overhead for landscaping is so minuscule. You can quote it all within a job. You have $0, or you have $0. Let's say you have $0. You get a landscape job. You quote them. You make sure you bake the price of the tools into that quote that you need for that job. And then you go buy, you get a deposit. You go buy the tools. You do the job. Guess what? Now you have the tools. And if you don't want to do any side gig craziness, try and increase your hours of work. That's what I did, man. I busted my ass at work. Extra hours, got a raise, worked for a raise, told my boss I needed a raise. He gave me the raise. No argument. Focus on the things you can control. Darks and Flower said spot on. If you're not making enough money, being in crypto is pointless. I wouldn't say it's pointless. You just it's way easier to, instead of try to trade your way up to make more money, to then diversify. It's way easier to buy 1 or 2 bags, go out, bust your ass, work, let those 2 bags sit, make more money, come back to the table a week later. Guess what? Now you got 2 more bags. You have a total of 4 now, or whatever. Increase your income. Straighten out your finances. You gotta hustle, man. You gotta grind. Grind for that win. It'll feel so much better too when you get it. Like if you bust your ass and you become a millionaire, it feels so much better than somebody just writing you a check for $1 million. You get a check for $1 million, you're gonna blow it in like a year. You're gonna be probably an alcoholic with like 3 divorces already. If you bust your ass for that, you're gonna buy a beautiful home. You're gonna establish ways to make your money work for you. And then you're gonna be happy, dude. You're gonna have so much more respect for that money. Tanvir Singh said, thoughts on ETH backtesting the 4K range to establish support. I actually like that idea. It did bust through 4K. We kind of got a little retest back here, so I don't mind it. See, we broke through 4K, retested very briefly, and then it just popped. So I don't know if it does pull back. I would want to see a reaction here around 42.40. Let me actually put that on there because that's important. And then 41.60-ish. The problem I'm seeing is, yeah, there's no support right here. There's nothing. It's just blasted right through that. And how long ago was ETH above 4K to even try to find support there? See, there's not a lot of volume here, man. We're almost in blue sky territory. Interesting. So yeah, it could pull back. We did get incredibly bullish engulfing though. And what's nice about ETH is when you look at these ginormous weekly candles, ETH does not give a crap. When it turns green, it just goes, man. Look at this. Green, green. This was the only instance where you got a little sideways chop, a little pullback, and then explosion. Pullback, explosion. So technically, based on previous price action, it is overbought. So you might see a pullback because it's overbought on the weekly. It could just go straight up though. Like, meme unintended, it could go up only. Did we get past midnight? We did. Okay, it's past midnight. Let's go to the 15 on Bitcoin. Come on, baby. This is it. Bitcoin dominant 60.63. Darks and Flower said, if you're using money, you should be putting towards something else. You make dumb decisions. Well, yeah, that one's obvious. Obviously, don't spend money you can't afford to lose. I think that the big thing is people think that they need to go all in, and they think that there's a time crunch. And I'm guilty of this. I'm sure everyone's guilty of this at one point. You always think that there's a time crunch. You got to invest everything right now, otherwise you're going to miss out. And you're never going to have this opportunity ever again. That is not true. That is never true. There's always more money to be made. You turn around, there's more money to be made. You miss Bitcoin, ETH. You miss ETH, Solana. You miss Solana, Cardano. You miss Cardano, HBAR, SWE, Ergo. There's always going to be something else. Every single time. You miss crypto, there's going to be something else after it, man. There's no way to miss an entire asset class, but it takes discipline. And it sucks. It really does. It sucks to learn all of this stuff and to go through it all. But once you get it down, if you can tolerate this, dude, you're going to be bulletproof. One of the biggest wins that I had for myself was quitting smoking. And I didn't want to. I never wanted to. Tanvir said, do you still trust Binance for trading? I feel like Coinbase is still worth it, even with the fees. I don't use Binance. I don't think I can, actually. I can use Binance US, but their volume is atrocious. I would never trust Binance US because the volume is so bad. I actually trade on Bitunix, which there's a link in the description if you want to check it out. My main like bread and butter is my spot bags. I dollar cost average through Coinbase, and then I transfer it to my self-custody wallets. But other than that, Coinbase is just an on-ramp or off-ramp for me. Binance, I wish I could use regular Binance, but never used it. Drummer said Coinbase sucks it from the back. Oh, man. Alan Howard in Decentraland said lots of solid advice. I try to help people. You know, I don't want to come off pretentious, but I had to learn all this crap the hard way. I wish somebody had sat me down and told me it. You know, my dad died when I was 12 years old, but I don't know if he was financially literate enough to have taught me any of this anyways, if I'm being completely honest. He probably would be, if he was still around, I'm pretty sure me and my dad would have been rugged by like every scam under the sun in crypto. We probably would have gotten into all the like Mt. Gox. We would have been all in on FTX, Celsius, BlockFi, Voyager. We would have been like neck deep in every single one of them. We're like, this is the next one. And then we get rugged every single time, dude. I literally, that is what I think would be reality if my dad was still alive. Because we would have hyped each other up over dumb shit. And we would have gotten screwed. That's why you can't have yes men around you at all times. It's fun. Like, you'll have a great time, but you probably lose all of your money. I think there's very few instances of yes men succeeding. Donald Trump is probably one of them. I don't know. It's just funny, man. Funny stuff. But yeah, nobody ever taught me financial literacy. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I discovered crypto. We got those sweet, sweet stimmies. I started trading, messing around with it. I was smoking cigarettes. Every single day I'd smoke over a pack. And dude, I loved it. I still think about it. I quit over 2 years ago in April, right before my birthday. Before my 30th birthday. And I have not smoked since. And dude, oh my gosh. The money that I saved is just freaking insane. Like, it hurts. I have no regrets in my life. I talked about this, I think, during the 8-hour stream. I don't have any regrets in my life. The one thing that if I could go back and change something, I would be less close-minded about investing specifically. But my broad stroke life, I have no regrets. I do, though, find a little bit of mental anguish knowing that if I hadn't smoked, I'd probably have like tens of thousands of dollars saved up. But again, it's never too late to start trying. And I quit and I saved a ridiculous amount of money, still saving a ridiculous amount of money. It feels like you're making extra money, but you were making that money before. You were just blowing it on dumb junk. So, I don't know. That was the big win for me. Like, thousands of dollars a month on cigarettes is crazy. Bitcoin 121, 813, 15. Let's go refresh our liquidation heat map, see where we are at. We are past midnight EST. 12 hours, zoom in. Next we got 122, 237. Yep, that's the one. I don't know if we're going to hit it. We're getting a little struggly. We had no wicks back here, really. And now we're starting to show signs of wicks. So, we have to see where it takes us. I might have to call it here, guys. Yeah. It's probably going to pump as soon as I get off. Volume looks good on the 15. Switch to the 4 hour. I don't know, man. That's crazy. That 2% candle is awesome. Thomas Wheeler said, Frezia AI, is it dead? Let's go take a look. You got a $18,000 market cap. Is it dead? So at one point it was at 400K. It's at 18K right now. I mean, it could be dead. It might be a good accumulation. It's a gamble no matter what. Like I usually say, it's a meme coin. I guess what's appealing to me out of this is it pumped and it rugged, you know, sold off, whatever. People took profits. Some call it a rug, some don't. Zero is down here. It is hovering well above zero, which is usually a good sign. It's pretty dang close, but it's still sitting above it. So there's hope. There's an idea. $18,000 market cap. If you think that it has any kind of staying power, this thing launched November. Okay, so it's old. This thing's almost a year old. It's got 27,000 followers. August 8th. They're still active, man. They're still active. Is this like an AI agent? I guess I'm not sure what it is. I don't hate it for a gamble, but that's exactly what I would treat it as. I would treat it as a gamble. 100% gamble play. But yeah, just do your due diligence. The volume is atrocious. $42 volume. There's one transaction, so it's kind of dead. Does that mean it's never going to come back? No, absolutely not. It could probably come back. Was it a scam? I have no clue. They're still pumping on X, so it's either an AI agent or... Okay, so then it's just doing its own thing. What's nice is whoever's running the server, whatever paid for the server, it's still around. So, like I said, it might be a good gamble. The liquidity protocol, 58% of it is liquidity. That's huge. Huge. Who owns this, though, is the question. Yeah, see, no, this guy's just been... Or no, he sold. He bought and sold all in that same chunk. He still has a ton of it, though. That's a problem. This guy owns 2% still. It's only worth $381. See what I mean, though? You throw a couple $100 in this thing and it takes off. You own a good percentage of it. It's a gamble. Like I said, it's a gamble. People made a ton of money off of it. Is it worth gambling with? I have no idea. No clue, man. I think it'd be fun one day to go through and find stuff like this, though, to try and gamble with. It's like, think about it like a scratch off. You might throw your money away. You might make a decent chunk back. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. If it's an agent, it's still live. It's still live and it's not at zero, so it's got that going for it. Anyways, guys, I think it's where I love and leave you. Ken Beer said, unfortunately, didn't get all the fills I wanted on ETH. Tons of room on the daily for a higher low to load up a few more fills. Yeah, absolutely. I think this is just the beginning, guys. I'm super stoked. Bitcoin dominance is teetering at 60%. Bitcoin about to break new all-time highs. ETH heating up. Altcoins getting juicy. I'm excited. Smash the like button on your guys' way out. Appreciate you guys. Happy Sunday. As always, Bitcoin starts to do anything really, really crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching. We're trying to get to 2K subs, so subscribe, share the stream if you can, smash the like button, and good night.